Let that one go.
Yeah, sorry. I was on the phone with me instead. We're going live right now, so we'll stay on this side. Alright, good afternoon, backseaters. We have a early start today on Wednesday. You are with Ramsey County Sheriff's Office Carjacking and Auto Theft Team. You are with Thomas Siegelstrom, and we have a new addition today. He's been with our team for a little while now, but we finally get him on. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Brian Micheletti. I've been a deputy here for about 2 years. Recently came down here this summer. I think in June or July, I believe it was. Like I said, I've been here 2 years now at the county. I was previously 8 years over at Maplewood PD in Ramsey County, if you guys aren't aware. So I'm happy to be here and happy to be driving with Sergeant Siegelstrom today.
First aid, the vehicle exited Act 4.
So we just had a Impala flee from our patrol deputies up in Lower Canada, westbound 36 into Minneapolis. Vehicle was wanted for fleeing out of McLeod County, and unfortunately we had to terminate that chase. Sounds like state has it on video right now, getting off in Minneapolis, so we're monitoring that one.
Sorry, keep it up for a minute in case they can find it on camera.
Yeah, it looks like they're still trying to get it on camera here from State Patrol.
2230 again, it exited on 4th
We'll let
for
you guys know if we end up picking it back up here.
Monitor this one before we get into talking too much, but it's been a busy morning already.
262 direction of travel left here, exit.
Westbound.
So it sounds like that car is going to be well into Minneapolis. State Minneapolis are advised, but we're gonna. Unfortunately, got to let that one go.
Ex-boyfriend choked caller. Medics have been declined, so he's 5-minute time delay.
So as I said, it's been a couple weeks since the CAT team's been on Wednesdays. I know Bob and Pat filled in a few of the Wednesdays during the fair. It was a busy time. So welcome back.
Take care of that.
It's been a busy start to our week. We'll kind of fill you in. Brian located a stolen St. Louis Park vehicle this morning that led to an arrest. Really taking down LTAC on that one.
9684.
Left it up.
I think it's still up, I think.
1420 on an animal complaint for a barking dog.
Hey Thomas, what area do you want to cover?
We'll work easy. Alright, so as I said, we got a little early start today. We got some things going on this afternoon, so we'll try to get a couple good hours in. Yesterday, if you didn't hear the news, last month there was a vicious carjacking in Minnetonka. A couple of individuals went to Minnetonka and assaulted a mother and her 13-year-old son while stealing their vehicle. Broad daylight. It was afternoon, I think, like in the afternoon. If you've seen it on the news, city council meetings and some news articles about it. The Minnetonka got a suspect and charged, an adult. If you read that article, we're not going to repeat his name and give him notoriety, but surprisingly, or not surprisingly, well known to the CAT team. We've dealt with him and his group before. We contacted Minnetonka, our intel unit, due to our familiarity with them, and teamed up with them. And yesterday at around 11:45, Minnetonka Ramsey County CAT team, and with the assistance of our apprehension unit, located this individual in St. Paul off of Dalen University. We conducted a vehicle intervention technique on the vehicle that he was in and took him into custody safely. And he was transported to Hennepin to face his charges. So, you know, it sounds like it's not the only one who's probably coming his way. It's a pretty dangerous individual and has been terrorizing the metro area for the last month. So,
and I think he was the first one to be charged with that enhanced carjacking statute as well.
Okay.
That first degree carjacking.
Yep. So be curious to see how that works out, and you know, hopefully it works the way it was written, because you know, that poor kid from Minnetonka is now going to be imagine dealing with some issues after seeing that happen to his mother and himself. So, you know, it's just things you don't expect to see or happen to you, especially in your driveway. So we appreciate the help with Minnetonka allowing us to assist with that, and they did an awesome job on their investigation. Their auto theft investigator is top notch over there. So hopefully we can continue that partnership and crack down on all these auto thefts going throughout the metro.
Yeah, we just had them over here again this morning, and I guess there was some car thefts and burglaries yesterday, so they were over here again helping out with us. We were looking for Minnetonka stolen. Didn't end up finding that, but we ended up locating St. Louis Park stolen.
Well, you did.
No.
Let's give you the credit.
I don't
Sir Brian here. We were as you said, we coordinated with Minnetonka and we were checking known areas, and he can tell you the rest of the story of how it played out. But it was great police work.
Yeah, I just saw Mercedes sedan probably driving 80 miles an hour up Rice Street. It just happened to be in the area of some known other individuals who like to steal cars, and end up seeing this vehicle and observing it, and thank God they didn't see me right away, so we were able to get some other CAT team members in the area. Ended up trying to perform a vehicle intervention technique on the vehicle to try to stop it, but it ended up ramming me and ditched it just a couple blocks away. The caller on that actually saw the two individuals running east towards the high school over in the area there, and with the work of St. Paul PD and Ramsey County, we were able to apprehend one of the individuals that was able to get into the school. The other one fled from the school as he wasn't a student there, so we're still trying to figure out who that is. I think we might have a pretty good idea, but we'll do some more investigation on that just to be sure that we have the right guy.
Yeah, it was great work. As I said, we got a good lead on who it is. So, matter of time, we'll track them down and take them into custody. There's another West Metro vehicle taken that, you know, crossed how many different jurisdictions, then back up in St. Paul. So that hopefully we can continue to coordinate with other agencies throughout the metro and curb what's going on. So it's not, with that stuff, it's not slowing down on our end of work as far as crime. It seems it's just readily pumping and not slowing down. Carjackings seem to be up. There's been quite a few in Minneapolis. We've had I think one or two in St. Paul in the last week.
Yep.
One was successfully taken back by, I don't know what Hennepin County department over in Minneapolis, but they made a few arrests out of it. It was a Jeep that was carjacked Sunday night, I believe, out of St. Paul at gunpoint. So, you know, it's going to take all agencies getting on deck to curb this right now, and it's not slowing down. So, thank God we got people like Brian who know what they're looking for and able to find these cars rather quick.
I know there's one burning question here that I just saw. Somebody asked if I was related to the Michelettis, the famous hockey players, Don and Pat and Joe from the Iron Range. I am. I wish I was a little bit more famous or as famous as those guys were, but I am part of that family. never played organized hockey, but I like to associate myself with that side of the family, as everybody associates my name with them, and so they think I'm part of that group. But yes, I am part of that side of the Michelettis up in Hibbing there. So
we'll have you guys answer later, but hopefully we can get them out of the car and in front of the camera, because I think Odie might have a run for his money for best hair in the cat team. So I guess it depends your preference. Odie's got the mullet look going, and old Micheletti's just got the free flowing hair here.
yeah, I've been called a couple different things. I think the guy yesterday called me John Wick.
John Wick, yeah.
Or who's the guy from The Walking Dead? Lou Grimes?
Yeah.
I think. So,
Yep.
but I think after, the grooming policies have loosened up a little bit in law enforcement over the last couple of years, and being in the military as well, it's always having short hair, clean cut, fresh shaven face, no beards. It's kind of a sign of relief sometimes to be able to grow your hair a little bit longer and not have it so, I guess, high and tight, as they used to say. So
Yeah, I mean, if I had the hairline still, I'd try, but genetics. I blame my father. So hopefully you guys can kind of keep an eye on the stream. We hopefully have a special fix for it, and hopefully it stays running. I haven't heard of any issues so far.
yeah, some people have been complaining about I shouldn't say complaining, but concern about the widescreen freezing up.
Oh, okay. When they widen it.
Yeah. So some of the comments I've been.
Well, hopefully that's on their end and not ours. But anyone otherwise viewing it, just kind of, we appreciate the feedback. We don't consider it complaining. I get it. We're working on it. It's a educational broadcast, but we also want to make sure you guys can hear everything and see everything. So.
Yep. Looks like I got some Masabi East alum on here. How you doing, Brett? I remember you as back in high school. Good to see you.
What did you say it was?
Masabi East.
Masabi. Huh.
Thanks for joining in today.
Hopefully we'll get Brian out here a few more times, which I think we'll be able to do. Him and Odie are good buddies, so we'll try to maybe get them out and one time with you guys.
Anyone
Yeah.
can look at them?
It'll be pretty comical. We have a good back and forth. We work together in Maplewood and North St. Paul, which border each other.
We went.
Almost been on the force at the same time, so I've known Odie for quite a few years now, just partnering with him on calls and just being right next door to each other. North St. Paul being just a smaller little agency, so when they have some big instances, we go over there routinely and give them some help and some assistance. So I've had to help them out of a couple jams here and there, but always willing to help. So.
If you guys have seen that news article about Minneapolis PD forces are down, so right now it's just kind of culminating into what we're seeing on the street, branching out into the suburbs, into other areas, and obviously we've been working all this issues going on with this suburban vehicles getting stolen out of garages, carjackings, and then they end back up here in St. Paul and vice versa. But unfortunately, I guess it's
for Woodbury.
Woodbury's got something.
41.
32, I'm out. Where are you at? Delta, I'm on Brookview.
You just drove past me. There's a gray Toyota parked on the south side of Brookview, straight south of that, behind this apartment building.
So Woodbury's got LTAC, something going on in LTAC.
Yeah.
It's been a busy day.
Yeah.
Gray Toyota, straight south behind the apartment building. Copy.
Yeah, we've been going nonstop since about 6:30 this morning, so.
Ride 2706, Brookview, Maplewood.
Brookview and Maplewood.
It's off a Century, right there.
What do they got?
It's right by the Caribou.
Yeah, what do they
Something
have?
right-
Oh, I guess.
turn, yeah.
Equal, go ahead.
Also looks like Woodbury's right on the border, right in Maplewood, right there, right by Merritt Chev with something.
Guess we better start floating that way, huh?
Now let's see if Maplewood's got a call.
7131, I'll be arriving. Where's the squad at?
Right on the street.
Oh, they do have a call here. Let me pull it up here.
32, we're code 4. You can take down the patch.
Oh,
No other assistance is needed here.
Chev.
Yeah, it's just
Copy, code 4. Take down the patch. All units, resume normal traffic on South Main. Again, resume normal traffic.
Yeah, it looks like Maplewood was
43.
assisting with them, but there was no call notes in Maplewood's call. Now, as I'm sure you guys know, we can't see CAD notes or CAD calls for different counties, so it's basically just what we hear on the radio.
Copy, look further. We presently transferring through the JDC, starting mileage 853. Look further.
One vehicle of note we're looking for. There's a
And confirm.
vehicle taken last night.
Thomas, can you mute for a second?
Yeah, where?
What did you say?
Yes, where?
They ID'd that driver as Greg McCarthy, the fleeing vehicle. He ditched that car last week on Snelling. I'm gonna head down there and start checking where he ditched the other one.
I copy. We'll send a few that way then. Kill if you copy.
Copy, we're on Snelling.
Greg McCarthy.
1480 north.
Yeah, you remember that Audi that fled Woodbury and then up through Cottage Grove 36 and then he jumped in the river downtown?
Yes.
That guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that. We're as I said, we got
That guy.
tons going on. Vehicle taken last night. We definitely have interest in finding and want to find. So
I can look it up. That Volvo.
yeah. Nope. The originals. So on, it's a 2018 black Audi Q7. We are looking for. I believe it's still outstanding. You want to run that plate?
255. Could you let the medics know we're at the doggy daycare?
Frank William King 741.
I think cleared it.
New message. New message. New message.
Yeah, still stolen. Still stolen. 2018 Q7. We are searching for. So, anyone sees it out and about, call 911. Do not approach, but eyes and ears are always appreciated.
Yeah, it'll be a larger SUV if you guys aren't familiar with that.
Yeah, we can throw the Volvo plate out there too.
Yeah, I'll find that one.
So we were talking about this morning. Minnetonka had a rash of incidents last night, and a Volvo was taken that had information being tracked over here to St. Paul, which led to our St. Louis Park Mercedes incident. So we're gonna throw that plate out there as well.
Just run it here, make sure it's still stolen.
New message. New message. New message.
Yep.
And then, yeah, so that it's going to be a gray Volvo XC90. It's going to be a larger SUV of their models. It's going to be Edward Boy King or EBK 614. It's dark gray in color. So if you guys see that, please let us know. We're also looking for that.
Let's see. So they're saying. Okay, I'm gonna call. Real quick. Just gotta mute you folks real quick. All right, we are back.
Are you good? I'm good there.
As always, we appreciate any questions, comments. We'd love to answer for you. So Brian and Odie are kind of what would you say, you guys? You guys are kind of hybrid cat guys. You work days, afternoons.
Yeah.
Variation of shifts.
Yeah, just try to get a variation, kind of get sped up a little bit, so we work 2 days mornings and then 2 days afternoons. So we kind of get a mix of a lot of the daytime stuff, just because obviously the cat team's been around for over 2 years now.
Yeah, 2 years on it was like the 22nd or
yeah,
something.
So, with all their dealings with juveniles and the people that they have known to them, it's getting thrown into that's a little kind of cumbersome sometimes with trying to put faces and names together. So me and Odie are doing a split shift just to try to get more exposure to the daytime people, because sometimes it doesn't transfer from daytime to nighttime. A lot of the juveniles you see during the day, you probably might not see during the night as much or at all. So that's kind of the reason for our hybrid schedule. So
very seasoned cops. We just want to share as much knowledge with them as possible, and
4326.
yeah, I mean, they're doing a great job.
yeah, a lot of the juveniles that Thomas and the rest of the guys started out with, that I dealt with in Maplewood, are all adults now. So it's kind of changed over. So learning all these new kids and I guess cliques or groups can be cumbersome, especially when you're talking probably over 50 to 75 different individuals that they deal with somewhat on a regular basis. So
Yeah.
New message.
So,
2262.
just a PCN. Yeah, location's messed up.
$22.64 Tango.
2264 Tango.
This is St. Medics at 9 Black Oak Road. It's going to be for a medical alarm. Patient's going to be in the garage where they fell
somebody was asking
on a wrist injury. 82-year-old.
Somebody was asking about the plate on the Audi again.
64 Tango,
Let me
copy.
get it to you here in a second. It's going to be FWK741 is going to be that Audi Q7 that's still outstanding. It's black in color.
354.
It's going to be their largest SUV
354.
of that
We
group.
can cancel
So
medics and you can also
should kind of
cancel
stick out.
331.
Streets have been clear.
So if you see that, give us a call.
Can
2237.
you put myself and 38 back in the PPV at court?
Received.
Girl's not conscious, not breathing.
It sounds like we got a good ID on that vehicle who fled in the Impala. So, patrol deputies up in the county were able to make a good ID. That'll hopefully lead to their arrest. So, sometimes terminating pursuits
If you cancel one of those cars,
with additional info is the best way to do it. Once we know who it is, we can always reacquire those individuals.
And Yang had a question. Do you guys pursue motorcycles? We do, but it's one of those things where we don't like to. We can't use any sticks or pitting or any kind of vehicle technique to kind of stop them. So plus with the speeds that they can reach on the interstates and even side streets, we really don't like to do it. So
Absence, generally, what do you think? Absence a helicopter?
yeah,
we err on the side of caution, right? You're on two wheels, as he said. You can't. It's not like you can take out a tire. You can't bump the vehicle because you're gonna you can cause bodily harm. So we're limited on the techniques we're allowed to take these vehicles on at. So these motorcycles. So we have other options and avenues and dealing with motorcycle thefts and fleas, but way a lot of different options. I personally, I err on the risk reward, and chasing that motorcycle is minimal. So
yeah, and if you can get a helicopter up or State can get it on camera, that's the best option, and try to get them out on an exit or on a gas station, or just try to keep them eyes on until we can get more units into the area. That's preferable, but especially down side streets and things like that, we err that we usually don't do that unless it's 3 in the morning, there's no traffic, no pedestrians, and even then, especially with the speeds, like I said, that they can get to in a short amount of time, and the risk versus reward isn't really there.
And we're just talking about fleeing motorcycles, right? We're not adding in, is there additional info? Is this a homicide suspect, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So, when we're talking about that, we're just talking about a traffic stop vehicle. Motorcycle decides to flee. So, but it's awesome seeing when the helicopter's up and then they follow that till that guy runs out of gas on the interstate, and it's like, where do you go now?
Yeah.
So, that's a good question, though. But those are the kinds of things that deputies and police officers have to kind of weigh when they're going about. There's a lot of critical thinking. There's a lot of quick decision making, and as a human, you have to calculate all that while you're actively engaged in it, and make those calls. So it's a phenomenal job law enforcement officers do when they are put into those situations. So you guys have seen it, just like when we find a stolen and we're it's seconds decisions to converge on a vehicle and how you're going to handle it. So
a lot of comments coming in telling us to be safe, God bless, things like that. We appreciate that. We appreciate all your guys' support. So we really do appreciate the public support and the job that we're trying to do and keep everybody safe. So,
Robert in 7th place with motorcycle license
absolutely,
plate
much appreciated. We love. I mean, everyone in the CAD team I know loves their job. We love the mission at hand, because right now it's just a lot of this violent crime is stemming around our body of work, and our goal is to make these, at least Ramsey County, for what we can control, safe. So we want people to be able to come downtown and go to their Saints games, their Wild games, and not have those fears that no human should have to deal with. But unfortunately, it is a reality of today's society. And I always caution, just be vigilant. Just be aware of your surroundings.
Yep. And if you see something, give us a call. A lot of times, especially when I was on the road, people wouldn't call, and they're like, I saw that. I just didn't think anything of it. I didn't call. I didn't want to bother you guys. Give us a call. We can figure that out if it's something we need to investigate or not. But always give us a call. We can always look into it, and if it's something, then we'll look into it further. And if it's nothing, it's that's why we're here. So don't ever think that you guys are wasting our time or didn't want to bother us. So always give us a call if you see something.
Assisted, and we'll be responding to a voice page.
We're over in Falcon Heights, Snelling and LARP. Nothing besides that pursuit. Nothing impending right now. Well, nothing of note.
5217.
So Brian's obviously been 10 years as a cop.
Yeah, 10 years September.
How long in military?
6 in the military.
6 in the military. So
Go ahead.
what kinds of things did you do at Maplewood?
Maplewood worked the street as a patrol officer, use of force instructor, so I did the firearms, CIT, less lethal. Was part of a handful of different committees that we had, anywhere from branding to strategic planning, to our use of force committees, and then was fire FTO. We had a street crime there, which was, I guess, cat team. We did a lot of auto thefts and just problem property. A lot of the kids that the cat team started going after, especially in Maplewood. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember back in 2019, 2020, where Woodbury was having a large string of a lot of those kids were from given with the Maplewood Mall. So our street crimes just given my years that I had on a Maple pursue different career opportunities. And with their stuff, so.
$52.81, $52.83.
10 to 15. We'll see what happens.
The SWAT members with a long hair.
Yeah, I was out there manning gate 5.
Domo?
Location of 4545.
Free mail. Well, hopefully our moderator can take care of some of these comments. So, Live on Patrol has a wide range of fans.
I would say so. I guess we're getting a lot of buffering, according to some people.
Yeah, we saw that over in that little area.
Yeah. We're trying to get out of it, those known areas. Hopefully it works out for you guys.
Even with some of the technology we're implementing, there's, I know anyone can attest, there's no such thing as perfect cell signal.
Yeah.
And I haven't found a carrier that everywhere the same. So maybe one day. You'd think by now, at least, but
2526 7th Avenue East, Centennial Unit 227, assisting medics and 25-year-old male, not conscious, breathing, going through withdrawals.
A 50-year-old female conscious and breathing with possible alcohol poisoning.
sometimes I get like
2262, I can replace
all those dings. I get anxiety. When we first started the CAT team, there was only 3 of us, so there was a lot of late night call-outs.
Yeah.
We deploy, if there's a carjacking, we try to always deploy a unit anytime in Ramsey County. So having the extra bodies helps alleviate that. Plate on that, Paul. Do you know?
26
Don't, but I can get it.
Go ahead.
Oh, looks like the cell phone might be overheating. That might be an issue. It's not even that hot out.
2268, I'll show you, sir.
Gotta turn up the defrost a little bit. We'll see if that takes care of maybe
1206.
one of the issues. Doesn't seem to blow pretty hard, does it? Sorry for my fingers.
Somebody wishing you congratulations on the promotion.
We're sad to see Mike go. He went on back out took a job on patrol, which was with us for a year. We appreciated it, and so far so good. It's an awesome team to work with, so I think a smooth transition, having already been in the unit. So
Let's see. We'll stop that.
direction.
I'll get you guys another plate here of another vehicle we'll be looking for that just fled. It is going to be...
2260 Roger.
It's going to be a 2009 Chevy Impala. Plate is going to be HMZ 210 towards Minneapolis. It was wanted for fleeing already. And then when deputies tried to stop it again, it fled. Unable to get sticks out on it before it fled into Minneapolis. So we ended up terminating that pursuit. But I think we might have a driver identified in that, but we'll still try to like to locate it if possible. So if you guys see that, let us know.
Did those comments cease? Maybe hearing the AC running. We got on the defrost on the window to try to cool the phone down. I didn't think it, with the temps today, it would affect it, but it obviously has. We'll have to just try it.
Yeah. Which way would that be? North, maybe? I don't know. So, Bob will tell us. He knows all those things, those facts. Sure. Nice day out today, though. I just drew these last couple. Never know when it's gonna switch.
No, I'd be okay into at least into mid-November. I don't want to early winter. Catch this plate when it passes. You see the
Yep.
Never mind. Good luck getting that, dude.
That's the only thing I hate about those new dealer plates.
Yeah, the temp plates, what are they, 7 digits or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're paper, and those are tough to read. We're in the West District of St. Paul right now, kind of cruising through a bunch of different areas as things are popping off, trying to get in position if possible. But, rather slowing down a bit. It was an eventful morning, so. Another temp tag. So, the address we were talking about earlier, I'll show you. What do you think is a probable for your...
Oh yeah, sure.
Seem to be working. Kinda. Right there.
Yep.
8231.
I mean, that would check out.
It would.
52 clear dispersal.
Disappointing to be a Vikings fan right now.
Sore subject.
It's so
Thomas. Sore subject.
You know, we talk about it all.
We encompass all of Minnesota?
Yes. Yes. Even the Vikings. So.
Well, hopefully they can pull something out.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough being a Minnesota sports fan. At least they, you know, it's not like they go like lose 2 games throughout the year and then go into the playoffs.
That was decided by a one-score
Last year.
So, I guess maybe a little luck, but
Yeah.
hopefully they can change it around.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, luck is always a fact. It's good to be.
A Pandora's box. With
No, it's
comments.
perfect. See, you want to touch on the Vikings just because they're losing. Go out and like trade for. Well, hey, it is following the Brett Favre saga.
I know. He'll be here in another year or two.
He'll be on a jet next summer.
Yeah, he'll be get him on over.
What was that? They flew him in, right? Brett Favre.
I believe so. Yeah. And
Flew him in on the jet. And
I believe that camera's on the tarmac there.
yeah. I like Kirk Cousins though. He's been playing lights out this year. It's not his fault. He can't control everything.
Thank you.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm missing the state fair. I wish that thing was a month long. I know you guys probably don't like to hear that. Maybe you.
Well, you would have been there just the same point.
I would have taken vacation.
Oh, not allowed.
Oh man,
Denied.
Love the state fair.
No, it's fun. It's just 12 days of 90 plus degrees weather and uniforms. Gets a little long towards the end.
Should make it a month.
Yeah.
Just like the Texas State Fair.
Well, as long as we... Well, then we just... Midway is only open on certain nights.
Sure. Yeah,
I'm good with it.
or just get rid of it all together, I guess.
It's fun, though. Like, I mean... You know, parents want to... It's fun to bring your kids in and play the games and stuff. Relatively, it was a good year this year at the fair. We, State Fair Police did a really good job at keeping it safe and all the rowdiness to a minimum. Got to the point I couldn't eat more fair food.
Yeah, I know. It was a lot of grease. That's for sure.
Everyone's always trying to get, you know, hey, I gotta get my lid on my cookies. Can you want one? No.
I took them.
I did, but
I took them.
by the end I was.
I was even asking for them at some point.
Well, at least you weren't taking them.
No,
I mean, then
I was asking. Everybody was polite and giving them up, so which I appreciated. I know my gate partners also appreciated it because they get to have some as well and indulge.
It's always next year.
That's true.
Yeah, where is it? Is it Texas that's like a month long or something?
Yeah, Texas I know for sure. I think we're like the third or fourth biggest. I don't know which other one is bigger.
132138.
Texas for sure. there's been talks of it, but
Extending it?
yeah.
I think 12 days is perfect, right? Everyone gets their fill in. There's not too much. There can be too much of a good thing. That's true in this case.
I don't like those comments.
Well,
I disagree with your assessment.
I'll let the chief this day fair know you're volunteering for all. We go a month long.
I'm talking about
all 30.
personally, not professionally.
Oh, okay. See,
So that's why.
that's different. Context is everything.
That's true. Yeah, Tracy, we had to start a little early today. We have some obligations and meetings that we got to go to a little bit later this afternoon. So we started just a little bit early. I think we're going to go till about 2-ish.
Yep.
2:30. Not too sure, but we'll let you guys know. So.
Yeah. We started at 11:30. We'll try to get a good 2 hours and some in. Normally, yeah, you're right. We like to try to go about 1 o'clock, but and we tried to start right when that pursuit happened. So we were trying to get a little excitement in, but we were a little out of position. Good old Rice Street.
2262.
Go ahead.
Line up there in the garage.
Reading.
I want to know how many days we went.
To the fair?
Yeah, I think I was there every day I could, so I think 7.
I worked all 12.
1 personally I was there. 2 personally. I think I was there. Yeah, some guys, Thomas and I think Kill maybe too, Odegaard.
Yeah, a few different guys. Worked a full. We had a couple different doing a couple different duties. We know a lot of different people and able to maybe ID some troublemakers and assist with that end. Because as a state fair, they pull in from everywhere, right? So they're pulling in a lot of people from like up in the Iron Range. They're pulling people from southern Minnesota. So a lot of coppers that aren't going to be familiar with the players that may be coming to cause some issues at the fair.
Going to be away now. Lions got to come out to front.
We're right there.
Yep.
Fox David X-ray 513.
Copy. We're just to south, yeah.
Fox David X-ray.
New message.
We'll let you know which way it goes on front.
New message.
Fleeing a traffic
Stop
stop.
ID for flag.
20 minutes ago, mother dispatched from the center county.
Weird.
The boyfriend's daughter's name is Gabriella.
The heck is it?
For 20 minutes.
42 Tango Copy.
Porsche Cayenne.
Oh,
It's gonna be gray. I do not know where it's on.
Odie, where you at?
Oh, airport.
Just to north, Rice, Maryland. It has not come out yet to the front. So next to be back in the neighborhood by the apartment complex.
On the west side of Rice.
If somebody wants to get back on the line, see if it comes back.
Is it black? Oh, it's great.
He's sitting at Brooklyn area. Facing east. What kind of car was it? It was a Porsche, or it's next,
Yep.
that was a Porsche.
Turn that on.
The Cayenne.
I got it right here.
No front plate.
Front. It's crossing over front, northbound. Gonna be about, give me a second, might be Woodbridge.
He was hard looking at me, so if you take that one.
I think it might have been on Marion.
It might have been Marion.
Yep.
I might have messed that up. Crossed over. I haven't seen it come south.
Let's get left.
Assisting fire at Long Lake and
Been right here.
Held the call.
Fire is requesting control.
I'm this way, so take a right. Valley, front back up the front.
Thought for sure it would be Marion.
Yeah, we don't have it right now. It crossed northbound front. So
There it is, right there. Front and race.
front right.
South.
Yeah.
Good.
Get off the air. Get off the air. Southbound Rice. Gonna be coming up to Wyzetta right now.
I don't think you're gonna.
Going in and out of traffic. Gonna be coming up to Atwater shortly.
Let's see, West Atwater.
West Atwater. Okay, it's cruising westbound. We'll be passing Galtier. We'll be coming up to Western here shortly.
I'll go cut back to front.
Oh, Butcher.
Just getting held up here by a semi. Southbound Western. Made a U-turn at me.
Western here in a second.
Yeah, he made us.
He did a U-turn back towards Rice. He's taken off. Now northbound. Near Galtier.
Black male driver.
Black male driver.
Dreads.
Northbound Farrington. And just went west, probably up near Stinson.
Clear here.
Punctuated outside of the white chain.
You made the front gate, you think?
No, he went westbound Stinson, now southbound Western. Southbound Western from Stinson. Now westbound Atwater. So let's try to get sticks. I don't know if anyone else is out here with us besides us three.
I think it's gonna be a female passenger too.
I've been around for the ways out.
Copy. He continued westbound Como from Atwater. We haven't lit him up yet. He's just been circling the area.
Left.
Where he had at Long West.
Oh my God. He went westbound Como, Now he cut on Burgess westbound towards Dale, signaling southbound Dale.
$72.19.
Clear up this car right here.
Over the bridge, coming towards Minnehaha, I started to pull out of sight. No eyes currently.
Yep, right here. Still southbound.
Southbound through Minnehaha, went through the red light. Could be coming up to Thomas.
Taking clear spot this is.
Copy.
West Thomas.
West on Thomas.
We want flight.
Yeah. You want to call them? We're still in intel yet. We haven't let them up. I don't want marked squads in the area yet.
Copy that.
He's still westbound Thomas. He's probably through Vic at this point. He's still got eyes. He's taking off. If he continues like this, we're going to transfer over to 1.
Still see.
Yeah. This, he's ways up. See if maybe we can get some sticks assistant.
We're trying to track down a Porsche Cayenne for cops that are on it. It's going to be Frank David X-Ray 513. Was westbound Thomas at Oxford. We're trying to reacquire it here if anybody's in the area.
Weston Sticks.
Copy, Tom. Opening.
Great.
Continued westbound.
152, I can head that way. Leave 150 on the cell.
Bystanders.
Westbound on our location here. We're at Syndicate and Oxford. Sorry, to Syndicate and Thomas.
Copy, westbound Thriller.
We got up to Snelling, no eyes, so squads can just check the area.
2773. We made it to Snelling. Same vault just wants to check the area. Appreciate it.
Start flight Joe Boston. Color. 754 is flight available in case we need it.
No.
I'll check with flight.
Keep me disregard. We don't have eyes now.
Copy.
Flight wasn't going to get up fast enough anyhow. Well, our partner spotted that car. We're trying to get squads in position to take it. Obviously, you saw we never even lit it up, and it was fleeing at a high rate of speed. So
Porsche Cayenne, the SUV.
Hold on.
Hey, from 27.
No, he's on one.
Is he on one?
Yeah.
Tango, remaining public 2. I'm down the arm.
Say that again, Ken.
Not pushing the charges. This guy, the RO is the one that's
Yeah, that copy. Sounds good.
I'm going to be out at training at Roland. Sergeant Barry just going to have the air situation.
Does he have warrants or anything?
I was going back to their car. But,
He's
we're in a full storm, so I'll stay there.
Perfect. Where is it listed?
820,
I haven't read it yet.
James. She didn't reserve an L, did she?
No.
To the side.
Huh.
4452, I can take that if I may.
So it sounds like the RO is going to be the driver. Over
4490 to assist.
Joe Kill was able to ID him
Unit 3.
visually, so
Marked as suicide progress.
car is just
Second
wanted for
information.
fleeing.
The daughter at the address. Message saying she can call her pills.
Whoa, excuse me. Sorry about
We'll
that.
catch up from there. So
4490 could be.
someone calling you. Want me to mute it?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, two things at once.
You lost me a little bit on that one. The Cayenne was involved.
All right, sorry, we are balancing two different things at once. We were dealing with that Cayenne, some additional info. Joe Kill's going to work up on some charges on that. And then now we have a pinging stolen to 151 Arlington. Stolen out of Burnsville, it looks like, right?
We can't confirm nor deny. We got that far
Was that you coming up here to Dunham?
Yeah, I'm in
Evergrove Heights, my apologies.
coming up the
That vehicle was stolen today, taken with key. St. Paul and other CAT team guys are en route to that. So, juggling some balls.
The lot. First driveway east of Jackson. East side. Blocking it. Back, you take it from the front, not what we're going to grab. Back, you click it up. Back up. Got me, 4 minutes.
Right behind us. Like they're behind my seat.
Go ahead.
Use on data, please.
Rains and pours, sir.
I can take the whole search check.
Copy. It's not to assist for party living in the woods.
4446 from B.
1243.
You guys just holding on the vehicle until St. Paul gets there?
Yeah, including getting your first running up to you. I'm just keeping eyes on it now.
Copy that.
Still gonna have that book to the original spot that was by the back
Copy.
Copy.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yes.
Definitely like that area. That's for sure.
Yeah, you certainly. I mean, obviously, if they think you, you know.
Watch
Yeah.
32.
Nice.
Yeah, update this to a PIC.
Class 2 on DOT.
Have a good night.
Alrighty.
Copy.
20 St. Paul just arrived. You can disregard it.
Copy that.
St. Paul's recovering that Nissan Rogue out of Evergrove Heights. It's taken today, so it's active everywhere. Yep. Yeah, we'll mute it. 1 second, we're muting again. Copy. Alright. Sorry for the muting. Some info sharing, some stuff we want to keep close right now while we work on some things. So that Porsche was wanted for fleeing. Airport. The RO was described as the driver. Kind of dictates our response in that aspect that it's a known person. Probably not going to pursue them side streets middle of the day. We're trying to get some cars positioned to get some sticks, get a pin on it, but he obviously got spooked early and yeah. As we said, we got a good ID on him as well. So. Muted my friend? She
talks
my
to
computer,
you?
yeah.
I don't think the listeners want to hear that.
Oh, they're always curious because then when they hear the ding, they get excited like we get excited.
Alright, fine.
I'm stressed.
I'll put it.
Between you and Odie, I was messing with my computer.
Just trying to make you better. Oh.
So. In the area where we picked up that stolen Mercedes this morning, so
a couple stolen, a couple cops alerts for fleeing.
Yeah.
People want to know.
Not your typical Wednesday.
Burning question right now is Jelly Joe got promoted?
Jelly Joe?
I haven't heard that.
I have not heard that either. I don't believe so.
I don't think so. I haven't heard it yet, but he might have.
I mean, he might have got demoted for best hair.
That might be a fact.
It's a contest right now. It's all in the eyes of the beholder. I get it, but we got 3 guys with pretty nice looking hair. So, but yes, Jelly Joe is still doing his intel position. Is that Jelly Joe's? Is that fake?
Yeah, I was going to say, is he doing that himself?
Yeah.
No, that was Stormy that was asking that.
Okay.
Susan asked as well. I think things are getting out.
Maybe he did. I mean, it could have happened. I mean, I guess that. Maybe since we've been gone.
It's only been an hour.
Well,
maybe it could.
Things happen fast.
We should call him.
Yeah, well, he's busy. He's digging into some stuff for us right now. So.
There's a bunch of LPR hits for Moran and Saratoga.
Gabby. I looked that up on the map.
Hold on, I'll get it. Sarah.
No.
Yeah. No? Oh, I thought it was, C.
I was right, see?
Oh,
Sometimes you just gotta listen.
Where's Siri when you need her?
We'll head that way. I can teach you how to spell.
That's
Hey, I'm just throwing this out there. It's bad when a North St. Paul, such as myself, a guy like me or Odie, are showing you how to spell.
I think my high school is probably the equivalent of a North St. Paul, probably. Or maybe just me. Old word docs and Grammarly.
Yeah. See, I was bad at math.
Nothing but negative reinforcement.
But composition and all that stuff, I did well at math. No.
Thank you.
Kill, I didn't catch that. You gonna float that to that area too? Kevin. Hey, you might be my new luck charm. You might be a staple in my passenger seat.
I couldn't
Yeah.
be nothing more in my life that I would love to do. Ride with you.
Yes.
Every Wednesday.
Too bad it's not like a bench seat where we could just get Odie right in the middle.
Well, come on now.
It'd be fun. I mean, we'd need like a pickup truck.
I'd be honored.
So far, so good. Definitely been one of the busier Wednesdays recently. I don't know if I think people would be in school, at least the youngins, but. Might be our luck to run into that car too.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
just such. Froze on me. Maybe that's like a sign. Doesn't want me to. So, being from like you said, the Hibbing area.
Close to. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Some fish. Yeah. Love to go back.
Up there still then?
Four-wheeler. Yeah, still got family up there, so love to go up there and do a lot of four-wheeling, snowmobiling. Get the family up to let's start.
You ever golf that golf?
Both of them, yeah. Or not the links, the leg.
Nice. I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah, they're very, very nice golf courses.
Not the cheapest.
No, not the cheapest at all by any means. But you get the twilight rates and during the weekday if you can make it up there.
Yeah.
It's very nice. So
Happy film all pets off on campus around here.
It's going moped.
It's red. No plates. There's a couple stop signs. Still southbound coming up to the Urian University.
Copy red with the lights off of them.
Yeah, we're right here.
from where?
He's right here. We're right here. You guys catch this stolen moped?
Oh no, never had that too. Yeah, I did. I'm on the Union area. I'm up to the Union. And that's go west. Yeah, west. Or is it about to? 2751, I mean, in that Dale.
Somewhere here too.
I'll wait.
We can pin him in.
I'll let you know when he makes the turn. It's got no plates on it. Black wheel driver just made the turn. He cut across. He's going all the way across.
He went across.
He's in the parking lot of Sunforks.
Get smoked.
Here, right there.
He's still in the parking lot of Sunforks.
Air it out.
Oh, right next to the plasma center.
2773. We got him.
We got him.
Yep.
He's showing on a found property at Rosedale, code 4.
Are you?
I think I'm on fighting with one.
We're code 4, taking him into code 2.
Happy taking him in a cup.
First, you're going to be around 1082 Lakewood Drive South on a 67-year-old female. It was a
When doing the call, can you clear other side?
Somewhere healthy, this
23-year-old requesting has been doing a little fast about conscious and breathing, hold forward for minutes. Affirmative. In the lobby.
Yes, baby.
D283 clear GOA.
1303.
Yes, baby. The opposite, we're not locating any persons that match that description.
I'm at 555 Cedar. I misspoke. I'm at the Health Center here. 555 Cedar.
Copy.
Buddy, you need help.
2774. Adult male LEC starting 53.
And we are headed. Heavy.
New message.
Eighty-two 33. 14th Street, 21st Ave, Illinois plate, Charlie Boy, 70317.
Yes.
yourself at 8th Street clear. $27.74 arrived.
Eighty-two 33 code 4.
1350.
All right, sorry guys. Just some logistical stuff. That was a stolen moped. St. Paul's got their hands full, so we're taking it for them. Obviously, we made the initial arrest, came back as a stolen. We're gonna go from there. So, what time we got? Sounds like they're
147, you can clear.
fresh carjacking out of Minneapolis. That we will keep an eye. Makes its way this way. We'll cut the keys over here.
Aside.
Oh, Odegaard. Odie's gonna help us out by taking that. Micheletti's got another case he's working on, so teamwork makes the what?
Is it the dream work?
Oh, maybe. Busy. Oh, man. Will you hang out with Kill? Thank you. Onward and forward. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. There's an uptick in stolen mopeds.
Yeah.
So,
I know Nicole has a pretty good eye for mopeds, but it's the first one I've seen on the day shift so far.
Hey, Tommy, do you want to send me that email?
yeah, give me 1 second. Always shuffling. So what do you think so far of day shift?
Yeah, I like day shift. I like being I'm an early riser as it is, so before I came over here I was day shift over at Maple for a year and a half, 2 years maybe. So especially with personal life, it's a little better.
I have to
get different stuff on afternoons too. So there's that. was just a different type of,
I sent to kill.
there's different kind of call volume and call types.
Yeah.
Depending on, you know, if you're a strict patrol, you know, patrols, you're dealing a lot of overnight burglaries, thefts, theft from autos, car thefts, catalytic converter thefts, which were huge in Maplewood when I was there. Just a different type, and then you get in your afternoons and nights, and you get more DWI, speedings, reckless driving. Not that you don't get that during the day, but it seems to be a little more prevalent at night, and a lot more disorderlies at night. So,
absolutely,
just a different call type, call load. A lot of domestics.
Yep.
Too, I dealt with a lot.
It's I always felt like it was at shift change. Around 4 or 5, people are getting home from work.
Yeah. So that was always we always had a lot of domestics in Maplewood. I'm not too sure why. Not so much in Ramsey and the contract cities that I was on over here. But those are always hard to deal with, especially when you get kids involved and things like that. And like very cumbersome situations and time consuming.
Fran, you on intel?
Go ahead.
Can someone do us a favor and pull this St. Paul CN for the moped?
Will do.
Did you?
So I'm sure Thomas briefed you guys about that moped. St. Paul had found it, and me and Tom and Kill were right on Uni and Dale there, and we ended up seeing him. He didn't see us, and we ended up driving right up on him. Surprised him, and then took him into custody. He was compliant, but not compliant right away. He resisted a little bit going down.
He wouldn't take his hands off the moped. That's a little scary, because if he wants to go, we're going for a ride, and then
So ultimately, we got to worry about our safety too, along with his. So, trying to get him into custody as safe as possible is our ultimate goal. So that way we don't hurt ourselves or the suspects. So, got him into custody, and then he was very compliant and said he wouldn't fight with us, which we appreciate. And I told him that.
Bodie is your guy, last name Lewis.
But I ended up confirming that it was stolen and the ignition was punched on it, so he ended up being booked on receiving stolen property. Stolen or not?
Hey, Thomas. Horse guy yet?
Negative.
Hey, is your guy's name Lewis? Okay, copy. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So we're looking for
What's the update?
Yeah, he's talking about the Porsche key.
yeah, I know.
I was not able to find it in our mess. I called St. Paul. It showed us Shanoa Fields case, so we left her a voicemail, but they referenced the RO. They didn't reference the car, though, so I don't know if the shooting was with the guy and not the car.
Yeah,
Yes.
just with the guy.
Yes, that's accurate. So they had info on the guy, not the car. So we're just trying to get more info on it, because probably with the cops alert hit me in the RO by airport, it just dictated a little different response. So I'd like to kind of square
Yeah, so there's nothing in our mess, so we're just waiting on the investigator to call back.
Is that who called you? We copy. Nicoletti got a call from the St. Paul copper, so we'll verify who called him and maybe pass that along, yeah.
Copy that.
Alright. It's coming up about 1:30. Given we got some stuff to piece together and things to clean up, we might be ending soon, so we appreciate you guys riding with us. It's an eventful couple of hours, which I imagine is going to continue throughout the day. Anything else of note there, Brian?
Nope. That was busy all afternoon, that's for sure. I guess you guys have any comments or concerns or want stuff clarified, let us know. I'm reading through these comments as best as I can to try to get your questions answered. Yeah, other than that, 2 hours, 2.5 hours or so.
Yeah, wasn't bad. So we're probably going to cut it loose. Being at the 2-hour mark, we appreciate you guys riding along. We'll update you next week on our rest of our week, and you guys have a great day.